North and South Korea teams to march as one at Olympics. Yay, they're getting along. North and South Korea agreed on Wednesday to have their athletes march together under one flag at the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics next month and field a joint women's ice hockey team, the most dramatic gesture of reconciliation between the two nations in a decade or more. And it's all thanks to Trump. Well, Trump's tweets anyway. Go on, he had to play a part. Seoul has said in the past that it hopes such a move could contribute to a political thaw after years of high tensions over North Korea's nuclear and missile test. The games will begin on February 9th in Pyeongchang, might be mispronouncing, South Korea, and the women's ice hockey squad will be the first combined Korean team for the Olympics and the first unified team since their athletes played together for an international table tennis champion and youth soccer match in 1991. The two countries' delegations will march at the opening ceremony behind a unified Korea flag that shows an undivided Korea peninsula. Negotiations for both sides set in a joint news release after talks at the border village of Panmunjom. The North will send 230 supporters to the games, and negotiators agreed that supporters of both Korea would root together for athletes from both countries. The prospect of North and South Korea cheering together could help President Moon Jae-in in South Korea, who has been pushing for dialogue and reconciliation with the North. Even as President Trump has threatened, the North, with fire and fury like the world has never seen, should it put the security of the Americans and their allies at risk. Two countries also agreed on Wednesday that their skating team would train together in the Muskeo ski resort in North Korea. The resort, a showpiece project of the North's leader, Kim Jong-un, opened in 2013. South Korean officials said on Wednesday that the North's delegation would include at least 550 people, including about 150 to the Pinot Games in March. But the joint news statement said that the final number would be determined in Switzerland on Saturday when the International Olympics Committee is brought together North and South Korean officials. The plan is for North's athletes to enter the South over a land border on February the 1st. So far, the only thing the North Korean athletes to qualify for Beijing Games are a pair of figure skating team. North Korea missed the October 31st deadline to accept invitations from South Korea and the International Olympic Committee to join the Games. But the international body has said that it will remain to consider a wildcard entry for North Korea athletes. A unified team of any kind at the Olympics will be a milestone for the Koreans, which have been bitter rivals in international sports as well as democracy and armed conflict, but which also have a history of trying to use sports as a venue for reconciliation. Mr. Moon proposed in June that the two Koreans form a unified team for the Pyeongchang Games, but the suggestion was not taken seriously until Mr. Kim used this New Year's Day speech to propose dialogue with the South and discuss his country's participation in the Olympics. That proposal led to a series of talks in Pyeongchang between two Korean governments and an earlier round of negotiations. The North agreed to send a 140-member orchestra to play in the South during the Olympics. The prospect of fostering inter-Korean reconciliations through sports and other channels has strong appeal in South Korea, so much that success governments have tried to negotiate sending a unified team to the Olympics. Such efforts have sometimes led to breakthroughs. In 2000, the year of the first Indo-Korean summit meeting, the country's delegations marched together at the opening ceremony of the Sydney Olympics. They have marched together 9 times, including in Athens 2004, carrying a blue and white flag representing a united Korea. In 2006 Winter Olympics, the two Koreas last marched together in the Asian Winter Games of 2007. But forming a joint Olympic team proved elusive. Past negotiations flustered over such details as to whether a joint team would have an equal number of players from each country, who would choose the coach, and where the athletes would train. South Korean athletes have far more resources and Olympic experience than their counterparts from the North, have baked in the past at the idea of sacrificing their hard-earned prospects for the sake of parity with the North in a unified team. South Korean news outlets have reported that South Korea asked the International Olympic Committee to allow a unified hockey team to have an expanded roster so that none of the South Korean players would have to bow out of the games. So, what do I think all about this? Look, at the end of the day, it's good news. It really is. I like the fact that North and South Korea are actually marching as one. It is actually showing that they are actually starting to get along, which is really good news for everybody. Makes the world a lot safer place. Look, is this all Trump? No, not obviously not all Trump, but I think he's standing up to North Korea has definitely helped. I think Kim Jong-un has learnt that he can't just bully the world around like he did with Barack Obama, and I think this is another, we'll call it a half-tick win for Trump. It's definitely something that's going to make him look better than Barack Obama already was. So it's definitely something that's going to make him look good, that's for sure. Hopefully they'll reconcile and get along with each other, so that'll be great. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. North and South Korea, is that a good thing, bad thing? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new, channel welcome, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.